Interesting one today. This is Krista,
Hey.
and you've had a license for 4 years.
Yes.
So it's not the usual kind of driving test route walkthrough video. I've actually come to help you.
Yes.
We are going to take a route around Cambridge Driving Test Centre. So if your test is here, then this is going to be especially useful. But this story is bloody great. Actually, can I say that? Is it a bloody great story? It's a shame.
Yes.
What happened?
So, obviously, you've just heard I've had my my licence for 4 years. So, less than a year after passing, me and my partner passed within a month of each other.
Nice. Big up, Liam.
In 2021. And the next summer, so August 22, we had a freak car accident with a drunk driver hit a car in front of us on a pitch black road, and then we got hit by that car's tyre. It came flying towards us and hit all of our car. The car was written off, obviously, but it was about 2 at the time, a 2-year-old in the back as well, so it just absolutely terrified me.
You had your son with you,
and
were both in the car.
And it was awful. And just ever since, I've just been, every time I get in a car, I just feel sick with anxiety. Even though I know I need to drive, because there are places where I try and walk wherever I can around at home.
Okay.
But obviously, coming out to Cambridge, things like that, I need to get in the car.
School run, everything else. Getting a buggy on the bus is a headache.
Yes, it's got to be done.
A driving licence actually enriches and helps your life so much.
Yeah.
But getting in the car gives you anxiety.
Yes.
So I want to try and help you with that. I know that you can't predict what everybody else is going to do, but you can take some steps towards minimising any risk and any danger that other people will have on you.
Yeah.
So we're going to take a route around this Cambridge Test Route 1.
Yeah.
It's an actual driving test route in Cambridge. So if you want driving test routes here or anywhere else as well, check out Driving Test Routes UK. Put a link in the description, cheeky discount code for you there as well. And I'm going to try and help you along the way with, it's mainly going to be planning ahead, anticipation. I know you will have done this on driving lessons, but let's hype it up to level 100.
Refresh.
So that we can make sure that we're even further away from other vehicles. If there's anyone behind us, what do we do about it? If they're travelling too close to us, that's going to be worrying. So what do we do about that? Hopefully we can get some of those situations. Hopefully I can help you be and feel safer on the road so that you can be more confident taking your now 2 boys.
Yeah, 2 boys.
out in the car with you. Car seats aren't in the car?
No, I took them out.
Took them out for
your
me.
comfort.
Don't worry,
No.
I'm all used to car seats in the car. Bloody kids, definitely cut that bit. So I've got a Satnav here. Do you use a Satnav when you're driving?
This one, yeah.
Use that one. Okay, well let's use this one today, just because that knows where we're going and I don't.
So you can go straight out of here. Didn't even know you could go out of here. The beauty of it.
So you passed at Cambridge 4 years ago. What was it like?
It was not too bad. Like, I was really, oh, sorry.
It's all right. Remember, I can't take your license off you, so don't worry about it.
I was absolutely terrified.
Okay.
And it was...
Turn left.
Okay. It was obviously still COVID, so masks. Let's just go over.
Was it? You did COVID test?
Yeah.
Oh, you were lucky to get that then.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's interesting. What's a guided bus crossing?
This is what I was telling you about before, and I was like, oh.
Is that a bus lane behind the hedge?
It's a tram.
A tram
line. So this is the left turn I was telling you about before.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So buses go down the tram tracks?
Yeah. And that's what I turned onto.
You turned onto the tram? Wow.
But I realised literally straight away, so it was fine.
And cancelled it?
Yeah. Oh, this brings back so many memories.
Doing your driving test. Did you pass first time?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
5 minors.
Best drivers pass first time, even though people that pass second time say
Yeah.
that the second time passes pass first time. 5 minors, decent. When I
Yeah.
passed my L test, I got 4, so you're almost as great at driving as a driving instructor. Sweet. What's driving Cambridge like? It's my first time ever in Cambridge.
Oh, it's great.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's not too bad. I would say, like, central Cambridge especially, it's lots of bikes. Because everyone cycles in Cambridge.
I've noticed that. A lot of cyclists.
And a lot of pedestrians that just step out into the road whenever they feel like it. They won't look, they'll just literally go.
And bikes feel like they've got the right of way. Like, bikes in London take a bit of caution and stuff. Yeah. But bikes in Cambridge are like, this is my road, buddy. You are a guest on my city.
But yeah, I remember I was literally 40 minutes into my test coming back this way to the test centre.
Yeah.
and I accidentally, instead of going into first gear, I kept it in third, and I went ooh round the corner. I was like, I've definitely failed. Like,
did you get a
I've
minor
definitely
for that?
failed. I think I did.
Yeah, maybe a bit fast.
Yeah. I was like, oh my god, I failed.
So you must have been a great driver actually to pass first time.
Yeah, in COVID times as well. So I haven't even been. I couldn't go in the test centre.
Yeah.
They literally had us waiting outside until our test. I mean, I don't know how many slots go at the same time now, but in my test, I was the first one of the day.
Yeah.
At 8:01.
Oh, I don't like a morning test, but fair play. Fair play. So here,
Right, where are we going?
we're going straight on. Just for a couple of tips on like feeling safer.
Yeah. There you go.
We were quite close to this car because they were going slowly, and there was a car really close behind us. Did you notice that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Did see in the mirror.
How did that make you feel?
I feel anxious now.
Okay.
And like when I can't see the markings, like if I can't see a left arrow, and I can't see if it's two straight arrows.
Turn right, then cross the roundabout and take the second exit.
Cool, easy. So I would give you the tip here. So we're going to turn right. Give yourself more distance to the car in front.
Yeah.
The closer you are to another car, the more quickly you have to react.
Oh, I'm in the wrong lane, aren't I?
No, it's great.
Then
Great lane.
cross the roundabout and take the second
You've got a license, it doesn't have to be perfect. So here, stop nice and early. Just like having that extra bit of distance makes you feel calmer.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to react so quickly. When they do something, you don't have to do
That's
that.
true.
You just have to.
So I do feel like I leave a gap, but I feel like when you pass, you do just close that gap a little bit, don't you?
I think so. Most people do.
Yeah.
Everyone drives really close. So we're going second exit. Let's use the left lane. But even if you've got too much of a gap, no one's going to say, oh, that's bad.
Yeah.
If it makes you feel better, then go for it. Give too much gap. And here on roundabouts, I'm sure roundabouts must give you some anxiety because they give everyone anxiety.
This is the roundabout I absolutely hated on my test.
Show me the speed that you normally take roundabouts at.
Okay. Oh gosh.
I'm going to imagine it's pretty fast because you've been driving for 4 years, and I'll just tell you to bring it down a little bit.
Yeah.
Give yourself more thinking time.
Okay.
Give yourself more time to look around and see what's going on around you as well.
I think that's what I panic about other people.
So here, bring the speed down, halve it. We're at 26 miles an hour.
Yeah.
That's more calm.
Take the exit.
Now you can look around. Nice mirror check.
Yeah. There we go. 40.
You do what I do on roundabouts, which is just blast it because it's fun to go round corners really fast. But bring that speed down and it's going to feel much more relaxing. Mm-hmm. Like now we're catching up to the vehicle in front.
Yeah.
How does that feel? I don't know what they're going to do.
Yeah.
You don't know what they're going to do.
Yeah.
But actually, if you give yourself more distance, I need to know what they're going to do less.
I think it's when people come up behind me and I feel like I'm in a rush and I feel really panicked.
You feel rushed.
And especially when they get really close and I'm like, oh my God. So maybe I need to think about it in that way. Like if someone coming up close behind me is giving me anxiety, if I'm maybe too close to someone else, they might be feeling the exact same way.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's actually a question on the theory test. If someone's travelling too close behind you, as in tailgating, what do you do about it? Speed up or slow? Increase your distance.
Yeah.
You slow down and increase your distance.
Yeah.
Because that keeps you safer. Mm-hmm. Yes. And actually, everybody does the opposite.
Yeah.
They speed up because it's like, oh, this guy, if I speed up, actually, no, they're just going to keep the same distance anyway. Yeah. They're going to speed up with you. Mm-hmm. Nice distance, nice gap. Most people would be a lot closer than this.
Right turn, it's not here, is it? Is it here?
Where
the vans are?
Where the vans are going.
Okay. This is what I get a bit confused. I'm like, where is the turn?
Do you get lost sometimes and go the wrong way on a Satnav?
All the time.
Yeah.
My partner's like, why? I'm like, well, I just get a bit...
I'll show you in a sec how to do that. Let's do this first.
Yeah.
Do you feel in a rush to take gaps as well, like this?
Yeah.
Okay.
But then I know I'm like, no, I'd much rather not crash my car.
Yeah, rather safe than sorry. That's what I was going to say.
Exactly, yeah. Here we go, cyclist.
Okay, cool. So let's just say she's asked us to turn left in 200 yards.
Yeah.
Have a look at the Satnav. See the black lines around? You can see which turning yours is by the amount of black lines before it. So let's say it's the third left. It's the third road on the left. Just count how many other roads are before yours. I'll show you again. She's going to ask us to turn left in a while. Ooh, powerful acceleration.
It's a turn.
You're a great driver.
thank you.
You're a great driver.
But there are certain things that happen, like this.
Absolutely
but you're already
fine.
committed, aren't you?
You're already committed. They can see that you're coming through, so they're not going to speed up.
But I have
and
had
make a
some
problem.
instances where I know it's my priority, and then people still come the other way.
Turn left.
So
in 200 yards, turn left.
Yeah.
Are there any more black lines before us?
No.
So it's the next
end of
one.
the road.
No, the black line's carrying on, but it's the next one on the left, the
Yeah.
very next left. So we just need to find the next road on the left.
Okay.
Cool. I would say, if anything,
Yeah.
you're in a hurry.
Yeah.
I would say your driving is hurried.
Yes.
Would you agree?
Yeah.
Right, it's at the end of the road. You knew this.
Yeah.
You've been here before. Okay.
Actually, no, not in a while. Actually,
No?
I'm mainly central Cambridge, like where the shopping centre is.
Can we try accelerating smoothly?
Yeah.
I think that being
That's what it is. I've
Well,
just realised I accelerate really quickly, don't
you do,
I?
yeah.
Yeah.
Which for some people, really confident is fun.
Yeah.
But if you're giving yourself anxiety about driving,
Yeah.
then that might make it worse.
Mhm.
Everything that happens more smoothly and slowly
Yeah.
is going to feel calmer.
Mhm.
This is great. Actually, I just thought, have you ever got an Uber?
Years ago. Yes.
Yeah, you know how Ubers drive. It's kind of like a famous thing that they're all
Yeah.
massively in a rush, bomb
Yeah.
about the road, and it's scary.
Yeah.
How could you feel more comfortable in Uber if they were smoother, slower, safer?
Mhm.
You can do that for yourself by being smoother and slower and safer.
Yeah.
Instead of bombing about. Like, I mean, I think it's great, but if for you, you'd feel better. Is your partner, does Liam drive really fast?
Yeah.
He does.
He was gonna hate me saying that.
Is he a
but-
racer boy?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And I think maybe I've picked up on that.
Okay.
So
Everyone's got their own
turn left.
individual driving style.
Yeah.
And however you drive is right for you.
I think this was actually my route.
Turn left.
Was
My
it?
turn.
This was actually a driving
I
test route.
recognise it.
Sick. This is a real driving test route. So
Yeah.
if you got this one, that's hilarious. 4 years ago.
I just remember it was lots of residential roads, so I had lots of kids coming out on the road. 'Cause obviously it was school run time. I just went around residential areas, and I thought it was great. And then I got the emergency stop in my test.
Oh, did you?
My partner didn't. My partner got taken on the A14 and everything.
Okay.
And he undertook a lorry in his test.
Undertook a lorry and passed.
He got. I think he got 9 minors.
The examiner was in a great
But
mood
we
that
always
day.
have that a little banter between us. And I got less minors than you.
Do you know what, as well? The one thing I will say, the accident wasn't your fault. You weren't even driving.
Yeah.
How would you rate your driving on a scale of 1 to 10? Like 10 is I'm Lewis Hamilton. 1 is I can't. I'm 2 years old.
I'd
and
say
haven't.
like in the middle.
In the middle.
5.
5. Okay. What would it take for you to get from 5 to 6 or 7? What
I
would
think
you
I
need to
need
change?
to just drive more. Instead of being like, every time we go out, say if we take the kids out of the weekend, instead of my partner saying, oh, I'll drive, maybe I just say, oh, I'll drive.
Nice mirror check.
And
That was
just do
really
it.
good. Perfect steering. You're steering
Yeah.
beautifully.
I still use that method that my
Yeah,
instructor
yeah.
taught me.
Your instructor would be so proud.
Oh, is it? Yeah, it's 30 now. There we go.
I think it's
That's the
20,
thing.
but
Oh, it says 30.
It's 30 down there. But you've got a license. Nobody cares.
It's fine.
It's absolutely fine. I think that you could help slightly just by believing in
After
yourself more.
300
Yeah.
yards,
I would-
turn right. Then, at the end of the road, turn left.
I would absolutely not put your driving at 5 out of 10.
Really?
No.
So it's right here, isn't it?
Not at all.
So when I'm in unknown places, I'm very...
Nice. It's the next one. We
Yeah,
can start
so
to see
this
the
one.
road markings.
Yeah.
Beautiful. You're planning
Yeah.
ahead
Turn
really
right.
far away as well.
Then, at the end of the road,
Yeah.
turn left.
It's places like motorways when things happen, like when I drove to London the other week.
Drove to London.
Yeah, I drove
out
to
London.
Uxbridge.
Ooh.
Woohoo. And there was a situation where someone was coming on from a slip road and I was in the left lane, and they were getting really, really close to me, and my partner was like, maybe you should go over there. And I was looking, there was a car there, so I didn't want to go. And then this car in front of me has just pulled, literally cut me up, basically. And I did have to, in the end, swerve once that car had passed me.
Okay.
But it's situations like that, I'm like, oh, I don't know.
Doesn't
I'm
mean
doing.
that just because somebody else did it, it doesn't mean that you got it wrong.
Yeah.
Everybody's
Turn left.
interested. Is this a left
Ooh.
turn or is it just a
Does it
continuation?
curve round?
Yeah, you went for the
we
indicator,
go.
but then
Yeah.
you got that before I even said it. Really? 5? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Beautifully predicted the lorry might
Yeah.
need more space.
Yeah.
And you slowed down?
I'm quite good at that with lorries because I've got lorries everywhere at home. So I always drive. And it's things like this I'd never know, do I have enough space?
If you're not sure,
to go?
what should you do?
Just stop.
Yeah, just wait. Cool. How long did that take us extra on our journey? Like
2
3 or 4?
seconds.
Yeah, maximum. So like, we wouldn't have got to the destination any quicker.
As well, I'm a little bit like, oh.
Ah, looking in the left mirror?
Yeah.
After
I saw you have a look.
Sharp right.
Oh gosh, where are we going? Yeah. Straight here and then a right.
Nice.
There we go.
Try this as well. Say what's coming up and what you're going to do about it. So what's coming up next? What are you going to do?
So we've got the right turns here, isn't it?
Cool. What are you doing?
Sharp
Slowing
right.
down.
Getting to my side of the road.
Yep.
Making sure.
And where are we going next?
There we go.
Have a look.
Oh, okay.
We can take the next one
Yeah.
and go there.
So it's all about just looking at the Satnav, and I think as well that's what I don't do. And my
just
partner's
listen to the
always
voice
like,
guidance.
Yeah, I just listen to it.
Turn left.
Where's next? Cool. Nice, thorough observation.
Maybe I stop for a little bit too long, but I always just like to be. I'd like to say I'm a careful driver.
I wouldn't say you stop for too long at all. Any lesson, I'd say too little.
Yeah.
Let's pull up on the left in a safe place. Let's just, before we get to the end,
Yeah.
think about how the driving's been. Because
Yeah.
it's sometimes useful to reflect on your driving to be able to improve it. Like, how do I know how to improve if I can't think of how it's been?
Yeah.
So, junctions, safe, secure. I feel super safe with your driving.
Okay,
I don't feel like I'm having to look. Sometimes I get in the car with people, especially if I can't drive, and I'll be like,
Yeah.
I'm so ready on my pedals. I don't feel like that with you.
Yeah.
On the road, you're planning ahead really far forwards. Look at the lorry, that situation. Look at the Porsche that was coming through and you asked if you had enough space. So it's not that you're not looking far enough ahead to see what other people are going to do, and you're predicting
it's
the
my
right stuff.
actions of how I do it, isn't it, really?
I wouldn't say so.
No?
You chose really safe actions
Okay,
on both
okay.
of those
Yeah.
situations. Slow down for the lorry, let the Porsche go first. So I was expecting there to be like, oh, you're driving too close to cars.
Yeah.
I said that at the beginning, but actually you're not driving too close to cars.
Because when people think of a nervous driver as well, they think someone that goes like 10 miles an hour. So I do
Yeah.
manage to get up to speed limits,
you
and I don't
don't.
feel like I hold people up.
You don't.
But I think when you get the certain people like in the racy cars who like come straight up behind you, or like the other day I was driving to, do you know where Ely is? Near Norwich?
Sure.
Yeah. I was driving to my partner's work at Ely, and I was behind a tractor and I had a gap to overtake, and as I was taking my gap, race cars just come zooming past and taking my gap, and then I was stuck behind a tractor for a good half an hour, and I was really annoyed at that.
Yeah.
Because he took my gap.
That's
He
annoying.
overtook 2 vehicles and I thought that was really dangerous.
But it's not your fault.
Yeah.
And neither was what happened 2 years ago.
Yeah.
That wasn't your fault either. And I don't think that it's affected your driving, because your driving is actually really bloody good.
Thanks.
If I had said your driving level was a 5, that
Yeah.
would take the piss. But you've said your driving level is 5, and I don't think that's fair.
Yeah.
I think that the problem isn't with your driving. I think it's the problem with how you see your driving.
Yeah.
What on anything that's literally happened since we started driving could you have improved on? Pick one thing. In fact, if you can pick one...
Maybe, like you say, looking ahead on the Satnav when I missed the turn.
Okay.
But like you said, there was an alternative way, so it's fine. Like, it's not
exactly.
the end of the world, is it?
And a lot of people just listen to the voice guidance, because when you're
Yeah.
trained, your instructor tells you turn left, turn right at the right time, and the Satnav
Yeah.
doesn't.
And on this Satnav, I get the direction. Oh my
Oh,
God.
do you?
So I look at my
then
dad.
don't worry about it. You've already got the solution.
But I do ask my partner sometimes. I'm like, is it the turn? Like, I don't know. But he's like, just look.
Instead of directions,
That's the
because it
thing.
doesn't matter, like everyone
Yeah.
gets lost if they're not concentrating. On the way up to Cambridge, I took the wrong turn on the
Oh,
motorway.
no.
I was listening to music and I wasn't listening. But what about the driving? Could you be any safer? Could you have done anything safer?
Maybe just on that first little bit when I was a little bit close, you said. On the was it on the roundabout or
On
just
the
before the roundabout?
Just before the roundabout. Well, you weren't too close.
Yeah.
You were the correct following distance.
Yeah,
but I
just-
said if it's making you anxious, you could
You can
be
just
further back
increase it.
to
Yeah.
make yourself feel less. I have to react quickly.
Mm-hmm.
The point of this is you can't improve your safety, you can't improve your planning ahead, and you can't improve your driving control.
Mm-hmm.
So 5, I'd give you like 10 out of 10.
Oh, thanks.
If there's nothing better that you can do right now in the car,
Yeah.
then surely that you deserve full marks.
Yeah. Thank you. But I think it is that belief, and I've always been
But
like
it's in
that.
your
I
head.
never, ever, even from like when I was at school, never believed in myself.
Okay.
And even for my test, didn't believe that I would pass.
The government
And I
saying...
convinced myself in my head, and I feel like everyone is so guilty of convincing themselves that they failed. Like I did right at the end of my test when I took that corner in third gear, and I was like, I failed, what's the point?
So when the government said you can drive and you passed...
And I was shocked. When
reassure
when he said you passed, I was like, oh my gosh.
Then let's do this. As we keep driving and get to the end of the route,
Mm-hmm.
I want you to say, that was great. I'm going to ask you how that went, and you can assess it honestly.
Yeah.
If it was bad, say it. If it was good, say it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's keep going.
Okay.
Because you need to realise that your driving's great. It's no good me saying it. I believe in you, but you've got to believe in you.
Yeah.
Let's roll.
And there is a reason why I've got my...
There's a reason you've got a driving licence, because you can bloody drive. Okay, how's that pull away? Honestly.
After 90 yards.
Maybe I could have done more checks.
What? You did even
I did my blind spot.
Let's turn left. You did a blind spot check. People that actually drive for 10 years... Does Liam do a blind spot check?
I don't know.
He bloody doesn't. I bet he
probably
doesn't.
doesn't.
No. Does your mum or dad do a blind spot check? Bet they bloody don't.
No.
No. So 10 out of 10.
Look round in case someone's coming. There you go.
Okay, safety around that blind corner.
Yeah.
Honestly, how was that?
I thought that was fine.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Could you have gone any slower? Not really. That would be crawling.
No.
Should you have gone faster? No, it'd be unsafe.
Yeah.
You did well.
This is a thing I struggle with. Oh, there you go. 20.
Oh, but you've passed. It doesn't matter.
I still, do you not?
Definitely
you
shouldn't
should
say that.
stick to speed limit. Yeah, it's
But
been
if you
4
miss
years and I've still got a clean licence.
If you miss a speed limit, like on this road, it's not going to be a massive issue.
It's more in like the bigger
Yeah.
roads, isn't it, as well? Like the...
You're great at talking your driving down. Like, I've been driving 4 years and I can't... Doesn't like that's so minor. That's a very small thing. Talk your driving up.
Yeah. I'm so used to talking it down.
Yeah, do the opposite.
Yeah.
From now,
Okay.
we're going to turn right at the end.
100 yards,
Because she said so.
Right, then, at the end of the road, turn right.
And after
Right
you've done,
and right.
let me know how it went.
Okay.
Bear right, then, at the end of the road, turn
It's a
right.
bear, but it is a junction.
Definitely. Krista. Oh,
God.
how was that?
Oh God. It's the way you said it. I thought that was okay.
Oh, so did I, yeah. Good.
Okay. Ooh, peeping creep. There we go.
Oh, Krista, how was that?
I thought that was really good.
Yeah, so did
Yeah,
I. Back
peep and
yourself.
creep.
Let's
I did
go.
roll.
Come on.
Turn left.
Now we're getting somewhere.
There we go.
And if you can do this a few times on your drives, like with the kids, with the boys, or anytime you're going somewhere else, just be like, oh, yes, girl. That was great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the end of the road, turn left, then, at the end of the road, turn right.
I feel like when you're with an instructor, half of their job is to big you up and motivate you
Turn
and
left,
let you know
then,
that you're
at
awesome.
the end of the
Yeah.
road, turn right.
But after you've passed, you have to do that for yourself. Going right next.
Turn right, then cross the roundabout and take the second exit.
Imagine why Jeremy Clarkson's so confident at driving, because he's always on TV going, oh my God, I'm the best driver in the world.
Showing everyone.
That's why he's got the confidence, because he
would be a
believes
bit
in himself and he
embarrassing
tells himself.
Yeah.
You can do that too, except less
Yeah.
cringe. Oh, we're going back over the roundabout.
Okay. Oh,
Talk
God.
talk me through how this is, and while you're doing it, tell me how it's going.
Okay.
Cool. Gonna leave it completely up to you.
Yeah. We're going straight across, so left
Nice.
lane.
What are we thinking?
After 100 yards, cross the roundabout.
think this is a left
and
only.
take the
Just want your
second
feedback.
exit.
I think this is left turn only.
Not saying it's bad, just how is it going?
I think I'm in the wrong lane. But I can't see any. Yes. Oh God, no, we put the red light. That's fine.
Okay, how's that?
Well, there's no one there, and I checked.
Yeah.
And I got into the right lane.
Safe on a scale of 1 to 10?
8.
How could it have been safer?
Probably, yeah.
10. Okay, cool.
It would have been worse if there was someone there and I just tried to pull out, right?
Yeah, definitely. But there wasn't. You checked it, you made sure that it was safe, and you've moved across. At a red light, now you're in the correct lane. Beaut.
Now I'm like, oh,
we don't have to drive
back end.
perfectly. You don't have to know every road. There was no guidance to say you need to be in the middle lane.
Yeah, that's the thing that I get confused on. And then by the time you've seen the markings, it's a little bit too late because you're literally right there.
Yeah.
I think as well, that's when I get a bit stressed.
Oh, but that was fine.
Yeah.
And you made it work.
Yeah.
Remember, this isn't a driving test. You've got a license.
Cross the roundabout and take the second exit. Take the exit, then keep right.
How's this going? Oh, we got enough.
This is okay.
Is it too much speed to concentrate? Or are you feeling good?
I feel good.
Okay, cool. Okay, rate the roundabout out of 10.
100 yards, keep
10?
right.
Love you. Yes, come on.
Keep right.
So this is what I get confused on, the keep right. Oh my God, we're going to come up to the turning that I messed up on.
Oh, okay, cool.
Because this is the way I came.
She said keep right as in out of the left lane.
Okay.
Because the left lane's going somewhere we don't want to go.
Yeah.
Nice. That keep right thing is a bit confusing. It's a tom-tom thing. Other sat-navs don't say that.
Yeah.
Oh, was that a mirror check?
Yeah, because it's merging.
Because it's... Thank you.
I will say, like, my mirror checks I've kept up the same habits that I used when I was learning, and I feel like you can never...
Absolutely love that.
You can never really... I feel like you're always learning, aren't you, as well?
I'm sorry, Krista. 5 out of 10. Are you sure?
Turn left.
Right, turn. That's a bus lane, so can't go in there.
So this is a nice distance. How do
Yeah.
you feel with that bus ahead of us?
Feel okay?
Feel okay? Cool.
So
We
the
can
left
predict
turn's
what
where
they're
that
going
car's
to do.
coming out of, isn't it?
Because it's the next one on the sat nav?
Yeah.
So
I'm
great.
Turn left.
Beaut.
So this little one. Make sure there's no bikes.
Nice. Double mirror check. I'd put my kids in the car with your kids and let you take them about. Definitely. I feel like that's the mark of a good driver. Like if you trust them with your kids, then they can drive.
I think, like you said, taking roundabouts instead of just rushing them. I feel like I could take them a bit slower, but then I just feel like I'm annoying
After 200
everyone else.
yards, turn
Okay.
left.
When you're behind a slow little old lady in a car, do you feel like, oh, I bloody hate you for driving at this speed?
A little
Or is
bit.
it like, do you really? Oh, you're proper road ragey. I never do. I'm
It's
always
when,
like, oh.
so like where I live,
left.
we've, is it this one?
Turn left.
We've got literally a 60 road,
Yeah.
and there's people that do 30 on it, and I'm like,
Does that give you rage? Why don't you just overtake?
because it's one of those where there's always traffic coming the other way,
Okay.
so you can't really. And ironically, that was the road we crashed on.
No way.
And-
You'll notice that people aren't doing driving test driving.
Yeah.
And it shouldn't annoy you. It's just because like
not
we're all
waiting, it's
trying to
just
get to
coming
our
down.
destination.
Yeah.
You're trying to get to your destination. You're not trying to prove to anyone that you're the best driver.
Yeah. I feel like no one is a perfect driver.
Because everyone's like driving on the phone, on the hands-free obviously, or like eating a
Yeah.
sandwich or shouting at the kids in the boot.
Yeah. I have
Not in the boot.
kids
In
now.
the
I'm like,
backseat.
oh my God, the distraction.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
So
gosh,
no one's like
okay.
fully immersed in driving like you were on driving lessons,
Yeah.
which is okay. That's fine. But as long as you're taking safety seriously, that's what matters. Yeah. Which you are. I feel like you are.
Yeah, I feel like since the accident, I just have to have eyes
Turn
everywhere.
right.
Was there anything that Liam could have done to prevent being involved in that accident? Because it sounds like the
No.
tyre just went through the car.
Yeah, it was the debris. So it was just one of those, and when we had the police come out, and obviously they were questioning us, and they said, why didn't you have your full beams on if it was pitch black? And Liam said, well,
It was
because
an oncoming vehicle.
it wasn't. It was because the car was in the ditch, but where he'd spun all the way around, he had like this. They just pull out whenever they feel like it.
He was feeling like he wasn't going to slow you down.
Yeah.
Or if he did slow you down a little bit, do you know what? I'm in a hurry anyway.
Yeah,
How much did it affect you?
not too much.
You had to gently brake.
Yeah,
No drama.
yeah. I think it's the close calls that get me a little bit.
Do you feel like that was a close call?
No, it was a bit
Cool.
far away.
No,
wasn't
yeah.
it?
If we only have to gently brake, then it's not really a close call.
Yeah, and I think maybe I make certain situations bigger than they actually are.
Yeah.
I just get
After 200
angry.
yards, turn left, then cross the roundabout and take the second exit.
I feel like as
and
well.
The second exit.
Yes.
Yeah.
as well, everyone's just on, like, we're all on planet Earth trying to have the best go of life.
Yeah.
I feel like we're all on the road just trying to get
Turn
to
left, then
our destination
cross the roundabout
Yeah.
in
and
the
take the
quickest,
second
most efficient
exit.
way. So, like, whoever's in that car in front, the blue one,
Yeah.
if we slow them down, they'll forget about you in like 3 seconds.
Yeah.
If you get in their way or affect them, they'll literally not know your name, not know who you are, and they won't remember even your car by the time
Yeah.
they've passed the next corner. If you do that to someone else, it's so insignificant.
Yeah.
People do get road ragey. Sorry, Krista. It's a little bit of an ick. Like, when someone shouts in the car, it's like,
Yeah.
the person who you've shouted at probably had no clue that they were gonna get in your way, and
Yeah.
it wasn't on purpose and it wasn't intentional. We're all just trying to be like
And I think
pieces of
that's
cogs
where
in the
danger comes in, because I feel like if you beep someone, they could instantly respond by brake checking. I've had that
yes,
before.
yes.
Someone's brake checked me after I bibbed them, but they were literally.
Krista,
Say I was
what are you
here.
bibbing for?
So I was here. They'd literally just pull out in front of me, like from there, and just pull out
Well,
and
okay.
nearly like T-bone me.
Yeah, and like that's like wow, but we never know.
Yeah.
Here's a really important one. We never know what's going on in other people's life.
True.
Like, why was that driver distracted? Maybe they've just broken up with their girlfriend, boyfriend.
Yeah.
Maybe someone's just died. Maybe like their pet dog, like their beloved dog's just got run over, and you've bibbed them, like made their day even
Yeah.
worse. I feel like you just predict it's the worst possible day for that person, or they've literally just got into uni. Or
Yeah.
they've got their dream job, so they're like, oh my days, on the phone to their mum or dad, like, oh my days, I just got into uni.
Yeah.
Oh my days, I just got my dream job.
Cross the roundabout and take the second exit.
And then they accidentally cut you up. You bibbed them and ruined their moment.
Yeah.
Not you, well, yeah, you.
Cross the roundabout and take the second exit.
So let's not bib people.
Yeah.
Like, just
What
think,
about if it's like a really dangerous situation? What are your thoughts on that?
I think like,
Do you use your horn ever?
if I need to warn someone, yeah.
Yeah.
Or like,
Because it's
Tell
meant
my
to
mate I'm outside his
be
house.
warning people's presence.
yeah,
Their
but not
presence.
like, oh, you're a dick. That's
Yeah.
not what the horn is.
Yeah.
And I think even if it's dangerous, like, I think, have you done that on purpose?
Yeah.
It's super unlikely you've done that on purpose because you don't know me.
Yeah.
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 Unless you feel like someone's done something to you on purpose, which they wouldn't have done, then there's no point getting road ragey about an
Yeah.
accident.
After
If someone
100
bumped into you in the
yards,
street
cross the roundabout and take the first
because they were
exit.
on their phone looking down, you definitely wouldn't bib them or go like, oh, you're an idiot,
Cross the roundabout
which is what you do
and
in your
take the
car.
first
Yeah.
exit.
Yeah. Sorry, that was a lecture, wasn't it?
That's
Bloody
fine.
hell. Just don't beat
Sometimes you
people.
need to be told, don't you?
Yeah.
To actually realise.
I
what
do
you're-
think road rage is a bit like
consider
silly.
indicator.
So let's have a conclusion to this video. I think that your problem isn't
At
with
the
your
end
driving
of the road,
Yeah.
at
turn
all.
left, then
Your problem
you
is with
have
your
reached
self-belief.
destination.
Do you want to rate your driving again? Are you sure you're at a 5? Do you want to stick with that? Or
So maybe a 7 now.
7?
I
Love
feel
that.
a lot better.
Absolutely amazing. And I
Yeah.
think as you keep driving, just remember me and
Turn
ask yourself,
left, then you have reached your destination.
ask yourself how that went
Yeah.
and big yourself up a little bit more. It's not silly if you do it in your head.
Yeah.
As you go around a corner, just go, oh yeah, that was sick. Or like after you finish the drive and pick the kids up from school, just be like, oh, that drive felt really good. It was smooth, it was safe, it was solid. And the more you do that, the more you'll build yourself up to like
Yeah.
8 and then 9. And then do you know what? I'm good. And that, because there's nothing to improve when you're driving, I promise you.
Okay.
That will be the
That
change.
makes me feel better. And
Yeah,
I think
for
when
sure.
little things happen, it's just like, oh, I do put myself down. Oh, we're here. And I'm
Oh, it
just
was there. Damn. I was like, oh.
So I go right here and just
Can we do a
little
U-turn? Yeah. Nice.
not
Krista.
go opposite junction.
I'm pleasantly surprised because what we talked about before,
Yeah.
I thought there'd be a lot more to talk about and a lot more to improve
Yeah.
your safety so that you'd feel safe around other people and other people would feel safe around you. Actually, your driving's perfect.
Okay.
And the only thing that you need to change is this,
Yeah.
how you feel about
Mindset.
yourself and your driving. So with a few big ups while you're driving, I think that you're going to get there.
Just have like a little pep talk.
Yeah,
My head
that's what I
almost.
mean. After every drive or during every drive, give yourself a little pep talk.
Yeah.
I can't be here to do it, but you need to be your own biggest cheerleader.
Yeah.
I feel like that's just a life thing. Don't
Yeah.
wait for someone else to big you up. I'm my own biggest cheerleader.
And I still watch the videos.
Do
Even
you?
for nearly 40. So I watch
Thank
you,
you.
Armin, and Pin.
Yeah.
All three of you. I
Love
just,
that.
I feel like
Thank
you can
you.
never stop learning.
And
Ever.
it shows in how good your driving is.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you very much for coming and
Thank
hanging out with
you.
me in Cambridge.
Thank you
Big
for
up, Krista, because actually that was a great drive. Let her know what her driving's like from level 1 to level 10, just so that she can believe it. Maybe me saying it means nothing, but if you guys enough in the comments say it too. Do you think it will sink in?
I think so, hopefully.
Okay,
A bit of
nice. I'll see you in the
time.
next one. Thanks, peace, bye!
Bye.